Matt Damon, the A-list actor, is making a movie. The movie is about an oil rigger. And in order for him to understand this man who is an oil worker, who is a Trump supporter, he thought he would hang out with Trump people to understand how they are. And so he did. And you know what he found out? Quote, they don't apologize for who they are, but they were still wonderful to us. Being invited into their homes, into backyard barbecue, a guitar comes out and they started singing church songs. It's a very specific place and very different to where I grew up. He also said, it was really eye-opening for me. Now, this is a 50-year-old man, Matt Damon. Clueless. His butt has been stuck in the Hollywood left-wing woke mitt for so long. He had to find Trump supporters and actually spend time with them to find out, they're not bad people at all. They treated us well. They're religious and they don't apologize for that. Quote, they all have goatees, the sunglasses. They're not six-pack ab guys, but they're strong. You go to their barbecues and a guitar comes out and they start singing church songs. They don't apologize for who they are. Why should they have to? Quote, we were invited into the break rooms and backyard barbecues of the real men who inspired the character that I'm playing. They're in the oil business. Of course, he voted for Trump. But these people were wonderful to us. They really helped us. It was eye-opening. How condescending. And these are people who help shape the culture of America, part of the axis of indoctrination, Hollywood, academia, media. And this guy, he decided he would hang out with oil rig workers and find out, what makes them tick. And he found out they were good people. I just didn't even know. You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of the former CEO of NPR, Ken Stern, who decided that he would spend a whole year trying to live like a Republican. He traveled around the country. He, quote, got out of my little bubble, close quote. I went to NASCAR, a gathering of evangelical youths, and he found out that they were good people, and they were religious people, and they were friendly people, and they were hardworking people who embraced their family, embraced the flag. It was eye-opening, he said, and he wrote an article in the New York Post and found that liberals in the media outnumber conservatives 5-1, himself included. And he said it contributes to groupthink. Quote, virtually everyone in the mainstream media is on one side of the political landscape and not the other. Well, duh. What the hell you think we've been talking about for years? And he's now written a book about his transition from a hard lefty to a more thoughtful Republican. This is just unbelievable. 74 million people voted for Donald Trump. And Matt Damon found out by living with Trump supporters that they really weren't bad people. And after all, I was wrong. What do you think they were, Martians? From the planet Vulcan? And just like the former CEO of NPR, an organization that ought not still exist, at least not with our taxpayer money, he too found out that Trump supporters were not bad people. They didn't club baby seals. They didn't eat their young. They actually embraced the values of hard work and they were patriots. And I'm so surprised. It was eye-opening. How insulting. How condescending. There's an article called Clueless Hollywood Actor Discovers Trump Supporters Are Real People. We have it up on LarryElder.com. We also have the article about former NPR CEO Ken Stern. What a lifelong Democrat learned from a year trying to, quote, live like a Republican. What does that even mean, live like a Republican? How condescending. 888-971-SAGE. They're not bad people at all. Republicans are, they're practically normal. I had no idea. When we come back, President Trump is suing the big tech platforms, and Alan Dershowitz says this is a major, major First Amendment case, all of that and more. And thousands of Cubans take to the streets to protest the Cuban communist country. I'm Larry Elder.